kind of look like horns, like growing out of my head with his hat on backwards. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to look like the devil. I mean, it's the last thing I want to look like. I mean, no one wants to look like the devil, but it's like little horns going out here. But whatever. Continuing on DCI, the path to greatness. Today I'm just going to mention some of the drum corps I like, and as I said before, they go every summer, and they usually meet starting in winter. They have all these auditions and stuff. Amazing people audition. They go into spring training. I'm baseball, whatever. And they train in the spring, and then in the second half of spring they go and do some opening shows. They meet in these small towns. Like at the beginning of the season, they meet in these small towns, and the shows aren't as good because they're fresh. They're more fresh. But as the season goes on into the summer in July and August, these shows get amazingly precise and a lot better. So yeah, just a tip: check out the older shows in the season, the later shows in the season. That's what the older shows. Just sounds wrong, but whatever. As I digress into that, I just want to mention some of my favorite world class drum corps from DCI. My favorite right now would be the Cadets for the show they did this past year, 2014 finals. They did this kind of like a U.S. show, starting like from the Civil War, going on to like the space race era, 1960s, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty American, and even though the marching in that show wasn't really good, and the marching in that show, I wouldn't say was bad, but it wasn't like I don't remember it as well as like other shows, but like the musicality in that show, and Cadets are known for their musicality. The musicality in that show was amazing. It was really precise, and I loved it. I mean, sometimes musicality just triumphs over marching, and sometimes marching is way better than musicality, and sometimes it's good to have best of both worlds. But in that show, I remember the musicality. The one that sticks, the one part of that show that sticks out to me would be the drum feature, Appalachian Spring. It sounded really cool, and I saw it firsthand at a DCI show, but I saw it before I saw it firsthand on YouTube when they did the Learn the Music segment, and they had Appalachian Spring going. It was really cool, and I love the mallets in there. It's really cool. It's a really catchy riff. It's really cool, and if you guys have not checked that out, I would go to Vic First channel right now and check out the Cadets 2014 DCI show. Appalachian Spring, it's pretty awesome. Also another one that has me going like, what did they do wrong this year? It was Carolina Crown, and they weren't bad this year. I think they just upped the ante a little bit too much. They had an awesome show. It was really cool and was really different, but is it possible for them to go like too different? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think the music in that show was kind of sloppy, and they did a little bit too much. It's like you going out on a first date and you getting all these flowers and roses, and you don't need to do this, but your mind's just like, oh my gosh, this has to work so well. And then you get her all this stuff, and she's like, oh, you didn't have to. And she's like, you did too much of a good thing. And was it too much of a good thing for Carolina Crown this year? Oh god, something in my throat. I don't know if it was or not. The judges thought it kind of was, them getting a 95, which is pretty good, still, in the finals. And them getting 4th or 5th, I forget, maybe it was 6th, I don't know. Them in the middle rank, which is, they got up there. They got up, and they were really good this year, but was it too much of a good thing? I don't know. The year prior, 2013, trying to remember my years, they won the whole thing. So they tried it, and it was kind of like a space thing. They had all those trampolines going. It was really cool and really awesome, but was it too much of a good thing? I'm not sure. So whatever. Also, the Blue Coats this year, whew, they were awesome. I forget what their show is. I haven't checked up on their show in a while. I probably should, because like Canton, Ohio is near me. But Blue Coats were really awesome this year. They got second, and like at the finals when they got called for second, they like the fans, they just started yelling blue, and it was awesome, and like people were so surprised once they called I forget who was third, but once they called them, they knew they were second, and they were like, oh my gosh. And once they called them, like the crowd roared. It was amazing at DCI finals, and the Blue Coat show was really good. It was really awesome. I forget the other one. Blue Stars. That's who it was. That's the show I've been watching on YouTube a lot lately. The mallet work in that show was really awesome. The show, I forget what it was called, but it was like a reference to being home. I think it was called Home is Where the Heart Is, and it was a really good show in terms of music. Marching was pretty cool. It was, for DCI standards, it was both kind of mediocre for musicality and marching, but the mallet work in that show was really awesome, and people don't usually look at the pit as much as they should, and that's, usually, kind of a problem. People usually look at the marching or usually the on-field drum features, but I think the pit has some pretty cool riffs in each of these shows, and they should be looked at more, and that couldn't be more digressed than in the Blue Star show from this year. And I think it was really cool. And also they had a guitar in the pit, which you don't really see that much in DCI or any other marching. You kind of see it in high school, kind of. I wouldn't. It's rare in high school. It's sometimes rare in college, and it's a little less rare in DCI. But it's always cool to have a guitar in the pit, and it was like amped up, and it had all these riffs going. It was sometimes the bass line, but sometimes it had the melody. It was really cool and really awesome. And if that's one of my favorite shows right now because I've been watching it a lot. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's about it. If you guys want to check out anything DCI, go to Vic Firth, search on their channel DCI, and you're bound to find some full shows on there. They just came out with some full shows just a couple months ago from this 2014 season. So thank you guys for watching. That was just some of my favorite DCI corps. And if you guys have your opinions of your own, leave them down in the comment below. And also, if you have not yet, please leave a like down below, and also please subscribe to the Black Hat Brothers. It really helps. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Dave out.